Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Dorothy. You can find me on the web at nastrologer.com and also on Facebook, Dorothy Morgan Astrologer. There are links all over the video here. So come find me, come check it out. And also, just so you know, in the month, well, for the next few months, what I'm doing is if you go to my website and you become a new subscribing member of my newsletter, it's all free. I am putting everybody's name into a drawing, and basically what it's come down to is I'm going to choose 3 people every 2 weeks to get a free 20-minute session with me. But if you're the winner, then I will email you. So I'll be doing that every 2 weeks, and we've already had a lot of success, and 6 people so far have gotten free readings just for the month of November. So come to my website and sign up for my newsletter, and maybe you'll get a free 20-minute session with me. So today I want to talk about the new moon in Sagittarius. Now it is on December 11th, and I'm going to look at the exact time here, 5:29 a.m. on the east coast of the United States. 4:29, my voice went up, 4:29 on the west coast. Now this is at 19 degrees of Sagittarius. Now what do we have with the new moon? We all know new moons are about planting new seeds, setting goals, creating new ideas, and seeing and nurturing them and caring for them and seeing how they grow over the next couple of weeks, and then we get to move forward with that in other ways. So what I like to do, and a lot of people like to do, is the first 48 hours or so of the new moon is we set goals relating to Sagittarius energy, or the energy of whatever the new moon is. Happens to be Sag this time. And so I want you to keep that in mind. So when I start talking about all the things that the Sagittarius energy is about, these are the things that you can set goals in. So what are they? They are this. Sagittarius is very optimistic. We're naturally going to feel a little more optimistic than other times of the year, especially with the moon and the sun in Sag. Sagittarius is the seeker of truth, always seeking truth. And it doesn't matter where you find that, because you can find that through reading a book, watching a movie, traveling, jumping out of an airplane, philosophical studies, teaching, learning. All of these things are things that Sagittarius is all about. All right, doesn't mean you're going to embody all of them, but you can at least pick and choose what feels right for you. And that's what we do with any of the astrological information that's always served up for you guys to listen to. So this is the things that we can do with it. So once the moon is new, all right, what we get with this is I really truly want you to wait until that time period, because we can't create these new moon things before the moon, because before the moon she's balsamic. And so stay with me here. Before the moon, we also have some pretty tough aspects. We have Mars and Uranus in an opposition, and Pluto is in the middle. So we have this hard cardinal T-square going on. It is difficult, and I don't have to tell you what's going on in the world. We all know. So when we have energy like this, it's difficult for us to get out of our own way. It's difficult because we're bombarded with too much information, sensationalizing things. Now, you certainly can't they can certainly over-report what's going on, and I'm certainly not going to minimize what's going on in the world. It is devastating and heartbreaking. But what can I do about it? I can keep my own energy field clean. I can keep my presentation to the world clean. The way if I'm feeling distraught or upset about something, I want to work on it around me, for me, with me, and just so if I'm feeling upset or angry about something, I don't have to dump that on somebody else. So hopefully, I hope you see what I'm saying. The energy of this Mars and Uranus and Pluto is all together, and the angles that they're in is difficult at best. It's very, very difficult. But we have the positive energy of the Sagittarius new moon. And like I said, Sagittarius rules optimism and seeking truth. So we have 2 really heavy-duty energies going on here. Now the new moon's not that heavy-duty, but Sagittarius is. And so I want you to understand, with this new moon, even though we're having some pretty heavy-duty stuff going on, with this new moon, we can find a new sense of optimism and a new sense of gratitude. And this is what we need to do. We need to stay out of the heavy darkness that all this other energy produces. I'm not saying you're sticking your head in the sand. We acknowledge it's there. It is there. There's no denying it. But it doesn't have to be part of your everyday living and your everyday existence. Because the more light we put into the world and the more optimism we put in the world, and the more we live to our authentic selves, which is what the Sagittarius energy is about, the truth, if you really want to dig into Sag and perfection, living authentically to who you are, and philosophically, metaphysically, spiritually, emotionally, all of those things. And this is the optimism of that Sagittarius new moon. So I want you to, I'm going to leave you with that. Please come to my website. I also have this forecast written out. And when the forecast is written out, it is easier for you to see how to set some goals. So I have that all explained out there. And how you can step forward more into something that it feels more positive for you, even though there might be a lot of darkness around all of us. All right? I know this doesn't sound so optimistic, but it truly is. We can't deny what is, obviously, but we can take the Sagittarius new moon and over the few days, once it's new, remember, it starts on December 11th, then we can set some new goals. So come read the forecast there. It's only 1,000 words at nhastrologer.com. It will also be on my Facebook page, Dorothy Morgan Astrologer. Come sign up and be on my newsletter. Take a chance at winning 20-minute session with me. And yeah, I'll leave you with that. Thank you, and blessings, and namaste.